Hi, I'm your host, Khalib Thompson, and each week I'll bring you the Caribbean Diaspora Weekly, a TV show with the targeted objective of connecting the Caribbean with Caribbean communities overseas. On each episode, we'll share a weekly news roundup with headlines from the islands and the diaspora, an expose on an issue or person making an impact on our community, and the Diaspora Perspective, where I'll give you both sides of the argument on a controversial subject we all care about. Here's a quick look at the weekly news roundup.
From Toronto, 3 Canadian Jamaican billionaires paid $40,000 for to Sanchin's performance of 3 songs at a fundraiser in Toronto, Canada. Chin, winner of The Voice, during its 5th season, was being honored at a banquet to raise money for the University of the West Indies when Michael Lee Chin and Raymond Chang got into a bidding war for Chin to sing 3 songs. The bidding started at $1,000, but Lee Chin boosted the price by bidding $10,000 for a single-song performance by Tasan. In Caribbean news, 5 nationals from Trinidad and Tobago were charged with allegedly planning to overthrow the government of Venezuela and its president, Nicolas Maduro. According to Rear Admiral Richard Kelschel, the head of a delegation from Trinidad to Caracas, the 5 individuals include 3 Muslim leaders. Authorities are attempting to extricate the imams from the situation, but the matter is sensitive and requires great care.
After we've shown you the news of the day, it's time to explore something educational, cultural, socio-political, or just entertaining. In the expose, you'll find features from overseas business development to the Caribbean contemporary art culture, from capturing Caribbean life in still images to portraying Caribbean life on stage. Here's a clip from our feature, The Hijacking and Adulteration of Our Music.
I am not going to say that anybody is hijacking reggae. I feel like anyone that is non-Jamaican that perform our music is actually helping it, because I feel like they're introducing it to their audience that doesn't know it.
The world is global. It's been global from day one. But people like the animosity, people like to push oh, we create it and whatever. All right, you create reggae. Who create music? Allow everybody to live their life and to do what they do. Because music is for us to spread it, not to keep it in your house for yourself. You have to spread it. No, enjoy.
Finally, to round each show off, I have a chat with you, one-on-one, to hash out some of the issues we all talk about all the time, but can't seem to ever agree on. Do we beat the child or just talk to them? Is it free speech or feistiness? Can the diaspora really change anything, or are we just here to pay bills for our family? We look at one aspect of Jamaican life in a piece titled Donmanship and the Culture of Criminality. There is a systematic undervaluing of life and individual worth that keeps the situation in inner city Jamaica growing worse instead of better. Our culture isn't like Africa, where children are taught that education is the most profitable currency. Here are some easy examples. Obviously not all, but many of our young men are taught that speaking and writing properly means that you're a sellout or an Oreo, that new shoes are a much higher and better purpose for your hard-earned money than stocks and bonds. Obviously not all, but many of our young ladies are taught stuff like peddling your flesh to the highest bidder will get you the furthest in life, and that if a man doesn't beat you, he doesn't love you, and that birth control is a sin, and if you really love a man, you'll get pregnant for him. As an educated woman, my response to garbage like that is, what a blouse and skirt. The reality is, when you only know one truth, then everything else is wrong. So, if the Don is who they've learned is good and righteous, the one who has their interests at heart, and if we aren't doing anything to improve their circumstances or show them why our route through struggle and hardship is better than his route of protection and caretaking, then what right do we have to judge? This is just a taste of what's to come on our first complete season of the Caribbean Diaspora Weekly. Visit thecaribbeandiaspora.tv to find out where to watch locally, to submit story ideas, or to learn about how your business can reach our Caribbean and diaspora audiences. We always want to hear your feedback. Follow me at Khalib or email cthompson@caribcast.tv. Thanks for watching. I'm Khalib Thompson. We'll see you on the Caribbean Diaspora Weekly.